Hi, my name is Marco. I'm 16 years of age.
And my name's Tasha and I'm 21.
And how would you say dating someone younger is going?
It's going better than any of the others that I've been with. Anyone can have their opinion on it, but just keep it to yourself. And it's just the fact that people are saying like he's being groomed and stuff by me.
That. I'm
But
being
you
groomed.
pursued me at the end of the day. Like he pursued me.
A British influencer is adamant on defending her relationship with a teenager. Her name is Tasha and she's 21 years old. And now she's losing everyone in her life because she's in a relationship with a 16-year-old boy. This is gross, so let's get into it. I've been so disgusted by this story. As soon as I saw it, I knew I needed to bring it to the channel. It's about a British YouTuber named Tasha Newcombe and her relationship with a 16-year-old. Keep in mind, she's 21. This kind of reminds me of that Cheryl and Karan story we've covered on the channel. But Tasha is doubling down that there's nothing wrong with her relationship with a teenager. That he's 16 years old, but he doesn't act his age. Grooming? That's like grooming 101. And the cough was intentional. I know someone tried to cluck me for clearing my throat on Instagram. Tasha and her new boyfriend Marco hopped on the Blue Tick show where they addressed their 5-year age gap and clapped back at folks who she felt crossed the line by a mile. As Marco puts it, Tasha first came on his radar after she liked a handful of his Instagram posts, weird, prompting him to slide into her DM. Tasha didn't realize his age at first and was worried about continuing to talk to him, which yeah, makes sense. Marco said he was persistent and convinced Tasha to go out with him, so they grabbed a bite to eat and hit it up at the cinema. I don't quite understand what a 20-year-old woman would want to do with a 16-year-old boy. That's a major red flag. She said, I was unsure of meeting him because I've never dated anyone younger than me in my life. I didn't know what kind of challenges that was going to bring forward for me, but regardless, I'm in a relationship with him now. Well, he's probably in like high school or secondary school, whatever they have in the UK. She said, it's my life and I'm going to live it how I want to live my life. If I decide to be in a relationship with him, I can because it's legal. Whether you think it's morally right or not, it's legal, which I guess it is because the age of consent I think is 16, but it's also just bizarre. She added, I don't obsess over his age like everyone else does. Everyone else is so obsessed with his age and they're like, you like younger men. And I'm like, no, I just don't factor in his age. The legal age for consensual sex varies between 16 and 17 years old, and it looks like in the UK it's 16. So she gets a pass. She's of course facing a lot of criticism because she's dating someone who's like probably in school. She's probably dropping him off at school and picking him up. But they are going on the defense, and I think this interview they did just kind of made their case worse. Let's go ahead and react to that together.
Hi, my name is Marco. I'm 16 years of age.
And yourself?
And my name's Tasha and I'm 21.
And how would you say dating someone younger is going?
It's going better than any of the others that I've been with.
Really?
100%. I've never met someone so like respectful.
Oh, there's something off about her. I feel like she's difficult to deal with. That's why she's going for someone so immature. That's just my like 5-second judgment, so just completely ignore me.
In my life. It's crazy.
Do you not miss out on the having an older man kind of thing? Like having that, babe, I'm picking you up, we're going for dinner.
No, because I don't obsess over his age like everyone else does. Like everyone else is so obsessed with his age and they're like, you're this, you're that, you like younger men. It's like, no, I just don't factor in his age. Like granted, I know his age, but it's not something I sit there and think about all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, he's 16. Like, come on.
Well, it must be weird too if she's like going to the pub with her friends and he can't join, or like he's got homework. She doesn't really go on to answer his question, which is annoying. Still, Tasha says she's not in denial about their age gap and she understands why people are weirded out by their romance. However, she doesn't appreciate being accused of grooming Marco. She emphasized that he pursued her first, even though you're acting like James Charles over here liking his Instagram. Marco also hit back with allegations saying that he's being taken advantage of, noting on the podcast, F that, I'm not being groomed. Well, I'm not going to discount what he's saying, but usually the person in that position isn't fully aware. Hence, they are a minor and they can't even really have their thoughts fully developed, let alone know if they want to take on a relationship with a grown adult. I mean, imagine if she wants to start having kids soon and get married and he isn't even 18.
I think it's fine to think it's weird or whatever or have your opinion on it, but it's the like serious accusations that come with it, like the words that people are throwing at me. Anyone can have their opinion on it, but just keep it to yourself.
Oh, he looks so young too. He still has like teen acne. Poor kid.
And it's just the fact that people are saying like he's being groomed and stuff by me.
That.
But
I'm being
you
groomed.
pursued me at the end of the day. Like he pursued me.
which is the exact lingo someone would use in this position. Oh, he's all grown up. Oh, he pursued me. He's still a minor. But she emphasizes that it is legal, and it does make me question when they started this relationship. Are they just now going public because he's 16 and it's legal? Was she once upon a time his babysitter in real life? I mean, we don't know who these people are. She was quoted saying, "I'm in a relationship with someone who's 5 years younger than me, and I know a lot of people are going to have their opinions on that, and quite rightly so. You're allowed to have your opinions. That's your free will." So she's welcoming this, I guess, criticism, but then she's also telling people not to call her a groomer, but you gotta call it as you see it. This article writes, the couple's podcast appearance came after they made their relationship public and received heavy criticism. Sources like the New York Post reported in their August 14th article that their age difference infuriated many people who responded to the news, with a lot of them questioning whether it is in fact legal. Also, I don't know where they're taking these interviews, but if they're in the United States, does that mean they need to follow the United States rules? Like the laws that apply here? That doesn't really add up to me. If you are in law enforcement, a lawyer, someone that knows below, comment. This person wrote on their page, excuse me, 16-year-old boy and a 21-year-old girl. His dad still pays child support for him. He hasn't gotten his degree back yet. He has to ask random people outside the shop to buy him a vape. And you're attracted to that? It almost seems like Tasha gets off on this, or at least the attention it's bringing her. I wonder if he like grows up one day, is she gonna go for someone younger and try to get more attention off of that? Here's her trying to explain herself on TikTok.
So the reason that I'm making this video today is obviously to talk about my relationship. So I am in a relationship with someone who is 5 years younger than me, and I know a lot of people are going to have their opinions on that, and quite rightly so. You are allowed to have your opinions on anything. That's your free will. I've seen a lot of comments and videos from bullies saying, you know what you're doing is wrong, and this is why you said that you wasn't going to meet him, or you was unsure of meeting him. That is not the case. Reason number one as to why I was so unsure about, you know, meeting my boyfriend and pursuing anything with him is because
also, why wouldn't they just like keep it private? Like, do they really need to make this public and shove it in everyone's faces? I feel like it's really unnecessary.
The backlash that I was going to face, and that is quite frankly only down to opinion, nothing else. Opinions, that is it. Nothing to do with what's right, what's wrong, just opinion.
There's just something really weird about her defending herself in this way, because if it was a man doing the same thing, we would not be allowing this to happen. Also, where's this boy's parents?
I decided I want to be in a relationship with him. I can, because it is legal. Whether you think it's morally right or wrong, it's legal. And although my relationship is very, very new, I have to say that this boy is genuinely the most mature, kindest, loving person that I've ever been in a relationship with.
Of course, everyone in the comments are thinking exactly what we are. This person commented, wait, is this actually legal? And then another person wrote, he's a child, she's a predator. She also posted another video trying to clap back at the haters, but it didn't go down that way. She posted this video, POV, you didn't think you could fancy your boyfriend any more than you already do, and then you watch him train. Ooh, creeper. Can you imagine if someone's like, is that your older sister? Is that your mom? This person commented, this in his PE lesson. Another person writes, oh, great mama, supporting your son like that. And then another comment, nice afternoon of babysitting. Can you imagine if Tasha's like, hey, don't worry, you know, Marco's mom, I'll take him to practice today. Tasha claims that the judgmental comments do not bother her. She says, is it affecting your life? No, me and my boyfriend are in a very beautiful, loving, happy, and healthy relationship. Okay, also at 16 years old, like no boy should have that serious of a committed relationship. And I'm sure it's gonna mess with his mind because they're supposed to like be in school and like having like, you know, a 2-month relationship, not going on a press tour with a 21-year-old.
Anyway, what I can't wrap my head around is the fact that if you don't like something that you're seeing on your For You page, you don't like a creator, you don't like a relationship, you don't like a situation, there is a block button. You don't need to sit there behind your screens as a keyboard fucking warrior commenting on shit that has nothing to do with you. Is it affecting your life? No, it's not. Me and my boyfriend are in a very, very, very loving, beautiful, happy, healthy relationship. And the fact that people are sitting there worried and throwing such serious accusations and allegations and names towards me is fucking sick and twisted.
She reveals that it's not just strangers on the internet who are condemning her romance, as her best friend of 11 years was not happy, saying, I completely lost my best friend for being with Marco. She said, I can't be associated with you. And I told her, I don't care. That's a real friend. Look how young he looks. Wow. And the acne, like we all had acne when we were that age. That's how you know.
I completely lost my best friend, but in all honesty...
1 minute, over what?
Over being with him.
So she stopped talking to you because... What the fuck? It's not her
It's
relationship.
petty, innit? It's petty.
I know. She was like, I can't associate myself with you.
Now, I know we're not all 21 years old, but if you were and this was your friend, how would you react to it? Leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.